Hello everyone and welcome to Ireland Esports Collegiate Series. We're a little bit late here because of some issues with one of our other games involving UL and UCD. So we're a little bit late in here, but fourth round in and it looks like the T's are making their way onto the B side of Vertigo. We are a little bit hectic right now, to say the least.
Yeah, no, there was a little bit of a problem with the ready up on the UCD side, so we've decided to switch games because we don't know when the players will show up. So we are now going to TUD and UCC.
Yeah, so we have the UCC Netsnog Rebels, who are going to be on the CT side of Vertigo, and then we have the TUD Apes Team 1 starting on the T side here, and it looks like they are going to go straight up to 4-0 to begin with. And this match is important in the implications of the groups because right now TUD and Setu are the two teams kind of stuck in seeing who's going to cross the line and break into the playoffs. Setu currently have 4 points, I believe.
Yes.
Whereas TUD only have 3. But if TUD can take a single map, oh no, it's if
TUD have 2, so they have to win both to qualify to the actual playoffs. So to get out of groups, if they do win both maps, then Setu gets basically kicked out of the playoffs and don't qualify from the group stages.
Yeah, so this has, it's just Setu Vikings kind of sitting on the sidelines, waiting to see if they will make it through here. So TUD, they are able to set their own fate. No matter what, though, this UCC squad is going to be in the running. It's just where they end up this game really sets in stone. But now the T's lose out a first player. And have to try to set it forward, but Kai's does get 2 in the process before getting taken out. So the CT's trying to bring it back, trying to take more control of this map. We didn't get to see the first 3 rounds, but they're trying to claw this deficit.
Yeah, and for taking out that player with the op, a very unusual spot there to play. But a good off angle to take the player off his guard here. But now, preview 1, 2 players only on A and 1 player rotating out. But respawn in the sandbags position and gonna take Senel. I'll just call him Senel because I'm not gonna read that full name. But yeah, taking him out, and UCC take the first round.
Yeah, so getting themselves on the board is really important here. Obviously, there was 4 rounds on the T side. They were able to win them fairly decisively, and at least the recent one. So, going to start it off very well here. And now an opportunity for a second in the hands of UCC. Opportunity to do anything here is going to be the goal. But simple plays are going to be what TUD are going for, as they just stick all 5 members trying to make their way and break through a little bit of this midsection.
Yeah, no, it looks like they're gonna do a little bit of a mid execute with the bomb here. Four players up top here and 1 going below on bridge, but P90 hand in Brody, and we'll see what he can get here. He gets Kai's, and now M4 got traded out, and now it's a 3v3 now, back up, and good trade out from Respawn here.
Yeah, and the bomb is not in the hands of the T's here. It's completely under the control of UCC right now. They're just Respawn. Have to just be curious about where exactly is going on there. They hear some noise on A, so at the very least they have a direction. And if the timing fits right, it could easily fall into the hands of this op right now. It's just about who makes the contact here, because Dustalope has whipped out the Tech 9, has switched it over. That scope in, not quite heard. So they're going to get the first kill here, and it's just going to be Dustalope alone. Has an op in hand, but has to try to get that bomb, try to not lose one of these kills. And there's just too many angles to check, too many moments where anyone could just come up to you. So loses out that. 2 rounds though for UCC, trying to curtail anything that happened in those first 4 rounds. It's a bit of a haze for us because we weren't even there.
Yep, very true. Now, good lead on the T side there, but I think once the economy is built up, like we've seen in previous games, UCC can hold their ground, and once they get that CT side down, they're kind of good to go once they find out where the best regions are to play. And Dorcas with a very early frag on B ramp here, B stairs.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to at least prime themselves up to at least maybe a little bit of a quicker B play, but that's going to completely destroy them. The second molly on top of that just forces them back completely. And just checking now, this vertigo pick was chosen by the TUD side, so this is their map, this is their goal that they want to take it out. And then after this map we will see UCC's pick of Overpass will be coming out, so at least we have that to look forward to. And we've seen both these maps a little bit. You know, we saw Vertigo last week, a little bit of a heavy win on one side.
Yeah, but now we have Kai behind here, and Fnatic taking out the player, and now it's 5v3, all three players on A side, and now it's just a chance of retake and one player taken out by Respawn here, Brody. Respawn not being able to get the second frag, but M4 being able to take out Sentinel here, and now last player in short, 4v1. Can he get this player down? M4 dropped, and now it's all down to him here. With the smoke, will he hit the shot? But M4 taking him out to bring it up to 3 rounds for UCC.
Yeah, just losing out on so many players there. That was a great opening pick with the off from Dirk. This just completely destroying the plan, because they were so set on B there, and it gets instantly taken away. Just a couple mollies and a single bullet completely destroy what they were going for there, and the CTs had complete control over the whole round. Now we're starting to see that economy just fall apart for the TUD side. They don't have quite enough to play with here. They do get out a full set of rifles, but the nades are just not there right now. Trades come in as well. Respawn gets one before being taken up by Brody. But they're spreading out. They rotate and come in. That molly is really good to take this off out of place and gets the tag, but doesn't get the kill here. Still, they have control of mid. They haven't lost themselves here. And it's only 2 left after the kills fly in.
Yeah, M4 being able to take out those 2 players after Darkus, damaging them with the op. And now 3v2, 1 player blinded, legged again. Darkus can't hit a body shot right now. Gets exist and Fnatic to close out the round. UCC bring it up to a 4-4 draw here.
Yeah, really good to recover that. Going 4-0 down on the CT side is definitely a mountain to climb, and they've done it just fine so far. Been fairly clean as well. Hasn't been too much up in the air. They've been fairly dominant since they've been able to get out a full slew of weapons. Just able to get the opening pick at the very least, get themselves a solid foundation before taking the rest of the round as it comes. Now, 9th round coming in, deciding who's going to lead from now on, and it is just going to be a heavy ramp play here with 4 MAC-10s. There's a revolver in play just to add on top of it, but Dusto opens it up to begin with that MAC-10. Brody backs him up to get a second here. The SMG is just completely overrunning the A side.
Yeah, no, very good play there, and interesting pick for the revolver. Almost gets that shot through the smoke, but can't entirely connect to that. And now 1 player left, Darkus with an op against 3 MAC-10s. 2 MAC-10s is just not something to fight against.
Yeah, and those MAC-10s do great work, and at the same time get upgraded, turning into a few rifles and op as well. So that was a save round, so their economy is perfect, and on top of it, they don't have to rebuy any of the guns, just the nades, maybe some armor to top it all up. And now it's actually UCC on the back foot. Losing out on a few players has forced them into this position. They have enough rifles here, 1 MP9 in the mix, but this is the last drop of money that they have. They have to make it worth everything. These last couple of rounds are going to be so difficult if they can't stabilize their economy at the very least. Sandbags player though is in a great opportunity to do something. That flash is going to give away their position now. Respawn trying to get something here, gets 1, which is a lot more than you'd expect given that they were trapped in the corner with info exactly where they were.
Yeah, Respawn not being able to get 2, those bullets just didn't connect. Did damage the players a bit, so a good nade from Kai there will take him out as well. And now bomb's gonna go down. Darkus getting 1, bomb not being actually able to go down, and now Darkus finish it off. I was expecting to bomb to go straight down, but that player pushing with that MP9, just no chance for that bomb planter to survive there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the pace there and got completely stopped. Firstly, the nade. Kai, he clips him with the nade. He hits the player with the actual grenade itself, and then the explosion just kicks him away. And then the second player gets rushed by an MP9. So even when they tried, they just got forced off of that position here. So UCC recover a really nice round here, able to save up with 3 players as well. So keeping it competitive at the very least, keeping themselves in a position where they can fight for the very last few rounds at least here. And the T side are just going to slow it down.
Yeah, being able to hold that draw score is very good for them, because they know, they know that their T side is strong, as we've seen. Their CT side, I've even talked with their captain that their CT side isn't the greatest when it comes to games, but they know they have a strong T side. So once they do get into that, they're gonna be rolling on their skates. But UCC taking out 2 players here, Fnatic taking out 1, and then that op shot, and now Fnatic with 1 more with that SG.
The Greek meta returning, bringing it back. But yeah, no, just cleaning up this round so far. 3 in the round taken. B having such a stronghold on it, they just have to walk away the T's, and they're just going to try to move their way over. They're going to go up the ladder, try to take over mid, but M4 set in stone, set in position, takes out Sentinel, and now it's just 1 player left. This SMG Brody can't do anything with the P90, and now just gets taken out. So 6 on the board for UCC. Given that they were down 0-4, getting to a 6-5 and then having an opportunity to get to either to draw it out or win the half is huge, like especially how they started.
Yeah, no, a really good comeback from them. That like you said, that 4-0 was just really tough for them. And once kind of they grabbed the hold of their CT side, they could, as we've seen, they can pull it out. But now Kai hitting the shot on mid, taking out the early player. And it looks like all 4 players now will be trying to go into that mid position. I'm not being able to connect, but M4 here to assist him now.
Yeah, those nades as well.
Triple nades.
Brody just gets decimated by all of those HEs. Kai as well, just picking up any bit of slack with that op. 1 player remaining in Sentinel, and just destroyed by M4 in the end. That was a clean bit of just team play to finish it off. Those nades as well. Just the 3rd player throwing it over from the B site, able to just clean up. Was really nice there.
I'm happy to see Fnatic is throwing the nades at the enemies and not at himself, like we've seen last time. So that's very, very good from him,
Yeah, no, that's the first goal is to not hurt yourself and hurt the enemies. I think that's, once you can do that, the game gets a lot easier.
Yeah, no, we saw last time they were playing UCC was casting as well against UCD, and Fnatic was in mid and just clipped the nade off the corner of the wooden box and just naded himself to death, like full death right there.
Yeah, the bounce back destroyed him there, but now Dirk was alone on the ramp trying to just get some info, try to get something there. Well, the rest of the team sat back, so loses their life, and they have to redirect towards B. Gets a few shots off, but doesn't get anything else. The kills don't come in, and Kai gets another onto Brody, so the site is free, and everyone's just falling. None of the
headshots are coming in. Yeah,
none of the shots for UCD are hitting, but for TUD, but UCC are hitting everything.
Yeah, no, even running in, one of the UCC players just dinked the player on that headshot position. So that was a really good play from them. All the headshots connected. TUD not being able to connect anything, and just the UCC side being able to take that round out, even with that disadvantage after Dirkus got taken out on that ramp position.
Yeah, so bringing that really nicely there. Just utilizing the speed you can have, the aggression you can bring out with those Glocks. This time just setting up a lot of players mid here. There is one going over to B, but the sole USP there was not able to do anything here. Sentinel falls, and Kai, when you're up against just unarmored foes with that Mac 10, you just plow through, you get your $600.
And
the round
Dirkus
goes
as
their
well.
way. So that is so much money in their pocket as well.
Yeah, no, going...
That's 3,000 just from the weaponry alone.
Yeah, no, UCC, I think they're trying to show that if TUD can do 4-0 on the T side, they can do it as well. They are going strong right now too. We'll see how this round goes. Only three SMGs, four SMGs, four MP9s on the CT side, and one FAMAS. So not too strong. Not a lot of utility. And the hold here on B will be 2 players, but now will UCC not being able to connect any shots here. Respawn hitting that now, and 1 player left here, but will they be able to take him out?
Yeah, UCD trying to recover, and they don't get it out in the end. They get a couple of kills, but they were kind of maimed to begin with. That molly, they just ran through it. They decided to take all that HP. You saw Kai took 80 damage just from that single area of flame. So they didn't have an opportunity. It might have been 4 MP9s, but MP9s against people that are half HP or lower just makes it so easy there. You just have to hit a couple of bullets or just even 1 headshot, and they make it work. They recover a couple of rifles. They get a little bit of momentum off of the UCC side. UCC, though, they are able to buy up still, and off as well come up from Dirkus. And now Kai, caught off guard. Sentinel in the mid is going to get that. They just met at the turn, and he was not ready for it. So an advantage now for the CTs, taken back straight away by Fnatic, as the ramp is in their control now for UCC.
Yeah, no, that AK picked up on that CT side will be dangerous. 2 AKs, an M4 and a P90 here. We'll see what what the UCC side can do, and now Respawn getting taken out here, but Dirkus with a beautiful headshot with the op there on that headshot position.
Yeah, just playing very slow there, not going for the shot too quickly, holding it and just waiting there. And now they've cut off sound, but M4 is in such a prime position to just wait it out. So they're watching for the flank, and they're waiting for the rotates to come in. And he's going to hear these steps. He should hear a couple of these players taper off, as Dirkus can just start to take a little bit more aggression.
Now the timing not on Dirkus' side. But Fnatic being able to get that player out, and now Dirkus damaging M4, not realizing it's him running down from short. 2v1 now for Brody with an P90, but Dirkus hitting the shot there. That team damage got scary for a little bit, I think, for M4. If he would using, by just reacting, hits Dirkus with 1 shot, Dirkus is dead right there. 18 HP on him, so...
Yeah, that's how you know that you have too good of reaction time.
Yeah. But no, UCC being able to take that back, very good from them. First Kai taken out in mid, and then all that happened on A. Just being able to come back from that was a very good round for them, but now the CTs are pushed up from mid into T-spawn, and being able to pick that AK up. There will be a bit of a timing on Dirkus getting 1, now the second player with the AK, but CT players are just falling here. 4 versus 2. Brody is behind. He's gonna walk in straight into Dirkus' crosshair, but he does get the shot off first.
Yeah, the CT's able to pick back another kill, but M4 set to just take that back. Brody brought out, and Kai is able to get another. Get the last player out of the picture, and 11 on the board now. They only lost out once so far in this half, and just made it look so nice, so clean for now. The CT side just not able to stabilize, not able to get a good position here, as they're, even if they get the opening pick, it's usually bounced back very quickly on a different side.
Yeah, I think they have a really good map control play style here. Like I said, one player gets taken out B stairs, another player's on ramp, and he's gonna take out a different player. You know, so I think it's a very good way to position themselves. But now, two players falling and M4 to trade that out.
Yeah, the CT's creating a really good situation for themselves, making those T's just lose out a little bit here, but Sentinel gets distracted by the molly. Brody claps back though with two of their own. The two mid players are brought down, and it's just Fnatic left. Flashes in, tries to get a good position here, but the nades are forcing them back. Pushes in though faster than the flames and gets one.
The spray not connecting as well, and into the molly. Oh no.
Tries to run away from the bullets, but he just runs into the fire. So that's 7 on the board. The CT's trying to get themselves back in, trying to claw their way into this game that looked so good to begin with. TUD want the fighting chance to take Set 2 out of the groups and bring themselves in to the top 4.
Yeah, no, it is their last game of the season if they don't win these 2 maps. So very kind of holding on the edge here and just trying to claw in as many rounds as possible to get up to that 13 and just win that map, get it over with. But Respawn coming in with a Deagle on an Eco and Fnatic as well. 3 1-Deags hit. And now Respawn will get taken out, but Fnatic picking up the AK headshot in. And now last player, Info comes in, op in hand. And it's a 3v1 op versus AK. And Fnatic getting 3 this round as well.
Yeah, UCC fighting so hard there. 3 kills with just the Deagles, completely decimating there. Setu cheering on the Netsock Rebels right now, trying to make sure that they stay in, and it seems to be working out. 5 rounds in it. It's map point for UCC, and TUD need to get 5 in a row for even a chance of staying alive in the groups.
Yeah, no, it is kind of their last straw, and their economy isn't looking great. Auto shotgun in the hands of Brody here, and now player on ramp getting dinked up, but they've brought up the same strat as UCC last round. Bring out the pistols and just put in the headshots. But now M4 evening out the playing field and man advantage towards the UCC side with Exist on 14 HP and 1 M4, 1 auto shotgun, but will that be enough?
Yeah, and the M4 falls as well. M4 gets the first kill. This auto shotgun torn between 2 worlds does take out Durkadis, but M4 is there on the other side ready to take him out. 13-7, it goes the way of UCC. They bring back a 4-0 deficit into a 13-7. A war of attrition there, just making sure they know that just because they lose a few in a row, that doesn't mean they can't set back, they can't get the game back in their hands. And so really well played there. M4 having a really good opportunity at the end, able to just completely throw that round into their hands. So really well played, taking TUD's map pick and setting themselves up for a good position on Overpass. They've already completed Setu's position in the playoffs, but still you want to win out the game. You still want to beat your opponent rather than just tie it out in this best of 2.
Yeah, no, you do want the highest bracket possible for those playoffs. So now Setu advancing as well, and UCC kind of wanting to show that last week they made UCD bleed, and now they're gonna show that they can beat TUD as well in their map pick and now in their own map pick as well. So I think UCC trying to show off the strength of their team and how well they play together, how well we can see anyway that how good their comebacks are really. Because very strong from them to be able to bring that back. Yeah,
and we are just finished the first map, so we might just take a few minutes. We were very quick into it, but setting up for the second map here, hopefully less issues on our end, and less moments where we might be just having to throw ourselves into the game and we have a little bit more time to settle in instead. So we're going to take a short little break in, but before this next game sets off. Hello everyone and welcome back to Ireland Esports Collegiate Series. We are back with map number 2 of TUD versus UCC. And UCC have just taken a very clean map of Vertigo, 13-7 after losing out in the first few rounds. So bringing it back and bringing themselves into a good position and setting Setu into the playoff stage, with TUD sadly not going to be making it out. So this will be their last game of the season, their last opportunity to really show themselves. And it looks like they want to try and prove themselves here. The rush is going to come in from UCC here. Pistols going through the B tunnel, through the monster area, and 2 kills already off the get-go. And a third is about to be thrown in.
Yeah, no, I think since we've seen UCC play Overpass last time, I think they have put in a bit of practice for it, but now it looks like Dustalope taking out 2 players there up close, and this could still go over to the TUD side, but now Fnatic and M4 being able to take out those last 2 players, not giving them a chance to get another kill here.
Yeah, so very clean round gets taken, just throwing out the pace, throwing out the simple round start, and getting themselves the pistol, and hopefully the second round now as they set up a couple of MAC-10s, a couple of AKs, a P250 kept in the hands as well, just, you know, keeping the sidearm close at hand here, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. And now they're going to go with the exact same thing. The Flash is catching respawn, but not before he can take that shot off. Gets 1, gets 2, a second on the Sentinel, and the round is going to be started off with a bang as the plant comes in, and 1 kill is brought back by Brody here as they take the MAC-10.
Not a lot he can do here now with those AKs watching that connector position, and it looks like, I was gonna say, like, Kai's gonna get the last player here, but being able to take him out, but Fnatic once more to finish it out and get the second round on the board for UCC here.
Yeah, just making it nice and simple right now, not overdoing it, not trying to overcomplicate things, not even touching the ace site at all. They haven't gone to Fountain in the first 2 rounds here. So third round, they're going to have a little bit more opposition now. They're going to be up against not too heavy of a buy, though. 3 MP9s, M4, very light in terms of power. But it is going to be a bit more maybe of a spread, but for A this time, there is going to be a single player going over to B, though.
Yeah, Dirk is lurking here. I don't think he heard the player running behind, so that might catch the UCC side here off guard, but Kai being able to take out Dustalope, Brody taking out Fnatic, and now it looks like they've evened out the tables. Brody on 14 HP though, so not a lot is needed to take him out. And now the player behind Kai is watching for it. He is expecting it, but can't get the shot on him. And now M4 to trade him out.
Yeah, Kai was low himself, and it gets taken through that MP9. Just a little spray of bullets is able to get that. The flank through B, though, is slow. It is clinical, and it opens up the first kill, but Brody is able to get the kill back very quickly here. 14 HP, though. This player has been low all round. M4 just has to hit them with a single shot here. Bomb is in hand, though. 40 seconds on the clock. An opportunity to just rotate over to B, take a free site. But they're just taking a moment, thinking about where exactly they want to go and waiting to see if a CT is going to push up here.
Yeah, that push won't come in, and Brody's still holding that long position for that cross, just in case M4 does decide to go A, and now the rotate's going to come in here. But Heaven is mollied off, and Brody does have to go in, and now M4 not quite getting the Molotov in or the nade, but the bullets will do as well.
Yeah, HP advantage there just makes it so simple to work with the molly as well. You can't even like run through it to try to fake something out, to try to go for something. So just taken out very quickly here, but made it a lot closer. It looked like the T's had a very strong position there on long, but it falls apart a bit simpler than it may have seemed. The foundation wasn't as strong as it seemed to be. Still though, 3 on the board now for UCC, and TUD looking to try to fit a buy-in, but their money is in an awkward position right now, as they're debating about what kind of buy is going to come out here. Brody has a little bit more money to maybe get a second rifle on the board, but or third rifle on the board. Scout MP9 though makes this definitely an awkward one, much like the previous.
Yeah, no, as we've seen, Overpass is very much a money game here. If the CTs can't hold their economy, it's just gonna be eco after eco and then another buy. So you get 2 pistol rounds and then you can buy. But if you lose that, the Ts will build up that economy, and it's just gonna be very hard to stop them unless you do get kind of a lot of rounds in a row, go on a streak. But you don't have to hold up that economy on that CT side.
Yeah, a few times coming in, trying to maybe make a bit of a plan here, throwing a little bit of ideas at the wall here. They are in a great position here. I think M4 might just be a little bit AFK, which could be what those were for.
Yeah.
So might just be a moment. Might be a moment to try to get them back. So they're just going to slow it down a bit. This short position is going to be compromised very quickly here. Durka just sprays a bit, doesn't get quite the kill down. Respawn spamming so many bullets, but can't get either player there. Does get a little bit low on one of them, but not quite enough. And they're just going to sit back now.
Fnatic being able to get that player, trying to go for the kill there. And now Sano low, 20 HP on him, 1 bullet is all that takes. And Brody a little bit damaged, but really all it takes to open up B here is you know, a few good nade throws and just that good enough push there. But now 3 players actually stacked on B here, 1 close connector for that rotate, but Kai not checking that close left position, and Fnatic braiding him out, but now he's up for a challenge 3v1 because M4 is back now. Fnatic getting another one, and now does he expect this 3rd player here?
Yeah, they're just gonna slowly keep it slow. Door's gonna open and the player can make it a little bit back. 20 seconds now. And they're just playing so safe. They're playing very much scared of the situation. And so scared, but Dustulip gets the first kill out. But the flank doesn't actually lead to a kill here. M4 has a position to get a plant. And that is going to drop with 7 seconds on the clock here. He knows exactly where he is. 55 HP versus 100, and he hits the head straight away. That AK recovered and used perfectly.
Yeah, no, M4 not being able to hit that shot. That flank nearly went very bad for the TUD side. But inside being able to recover and get that headshot straight on peak as well onto M4. So very, very well played from them, and hopefully a recovery by them into what we've seen on Vertigo. Come back with up to a draw, and then hopefully win the half for that TUD side to be able to hold on to at least this map.
Yeah, the round win is prime for them. There was a short technical pause there just to hopefully just clear any bit, maybe why the AFK was in or why their money is still in a fragile position. It's not going to be easy to keep it afloat for the TUD side, but for now they have an off, they have 3 rifles, and they are in a position to try to claw back, much like UCC did against them on Vertigo. But UCC are actually going to play very safe given their economy, you know, not going to force anything out. Some teams might go for a little bit more of a buy in this situation, but them, they're just going to go for these deagles. Can't hit the first shot. Dustulip going to get one before getting taken out on the long player.
Fnatic being able to hit that nice crisp headshot, first bullet as well in that mag here, and not being able to connect on the bank player, but maybe now he can take him out here. But Player pushed into side, and Brody being able to take out respawn on that close position, but M4 with the one tap headshot on the Deagle, and now Darkus, 2 op shots, very nice op shots to close out the round. And I don't think none of the T's bought an actual weapon besides Fnatic and
No,
those Deagles in their hands. So all these weapons were picked up from that CT side.
Yeah, it was Deagles and a single scout. So these are all free upgrades, just able to put free money in their pockets as the CTs of TUD are less scrambling here. FAMAS is going to be brought into the fray in an MP9, but everyone else kind of going for a lesser buy, going to keep themselves afloat. And now the T's are going to go back to what was tried, what was true, and more of a fast B play coming in, taking a lot of control early.
Yeah, only one player on this B position, and 3 pushed up that fountain position, and now the info's gonna come in from Kai. That you've 3 players on the back and only 1 probably on B, and now that player taking out 1 player on Heaven, but Kai being able to clean out both players and Fnatic with the headshot as well, and almost a flawless round. That 1 player getting caught off with that P250, but very strong from UCC here again.
Yeah, just keeping their play simple, not doing too much to try to overcomplicate the strategy, keeping a simple plan and sticking to that as best they can. And it's been working out, keeping themselves with their rifles, having the AWP in their hands. And the CTs, once again, are going for this fragile buy. An AWP is going to be available, though, this time around. Dustglobe could get something going here. If the shots ring true, it could change everything and try to bring them up to their second round, because they've only gotten 1 so far. To start off, though, some shots are traded, and eventually the AWP is going to be the last shot heard.
And now Dustglobe taken out by Fnatic. A little bit of a switch between the oppers. Darkus went back to the AK, and Fnatic on the op now, hitting his shots in overpass here, so very well by him. But now that player in bank hitting, not being able to connect the second shot with that scout onto the player, but M4 as well here to trade out respawn and take the 6th round on the board for UCC.
Yeah, seemingly sticking around a little bit too long around bathrooms, around the mid position. They're not able to keep it up. They're not able to fight for a long enough period there. They get the first pick, but as they linger, the T's are just able to swarm them and clean shop as they just make it an easy target. 6-1 now, and they're already trying to set themselves up to be a strong contender for this map, starting off their T side with a bang here. And they're just going to spread themselves out. Dustglobe gets flashed in. This auto shotgun gets 1. Gets taken out, though, very quickly. Fnatic with the AWP, M4 with their AK, and this Negev on long. Fnatic, though, is in such a good position. Once the bullets start bringing in, once the laser beam gets shut off, Fnatic can just peek in, swing wide, and get that AWP kill. And even now, ready for that flank.
And now Brody as well, nearly catching Fnatic off guard, but Flash comes out, and will he be able to take that 4th kill for himself? Nearly hitting the no-scope as well, not enough time to peek that, but another round on the board for UCC here.
Yeah, getting themselves ahead in the first half already. 8 rounds in, 7 taken, and making it look very much trivial for now for them. They've just been playing very much perceptive and keeping it out, because there's been a lot of flanks coming in, a lot of aggression from TUD, and it's been checked very well. They've been keeping an eye out for these flanks. They've caught them off a couple of times, but not enough to justify a round here. And Dustglobe once again going for aggression, gonna get the first one, and sticking around against. They seem to be caught by themselves, just overplaying their hand. They get the advantage, but they seem to want the round on top, and that's costing them every single time. Once again, Brody is alone, catches the first this time, but 1 versus 3, and the B side.
Now the info is there, and yeah, Darkus being able to hit that headshot as well. just TUD not being able to get any room on the map, and just not being able to get close even to that second round on the board so far.
Yeah, 8 on the board now. And TUD are just getting stuck in this rut of economics right now. So much half buy, so much just getting stuck with a rifle and armor, and that's about it. Just no nades to keep anything going. The flashes in have been good whenever they can have them, but they're not able to convert advantages into anything else. And now UCC, they're going to take so much control here on A, and maybe the more passive plays work out, but Dustalope gets taken. M4 gets that kill, a double swing, and they're just fighting for more. They're hungry for the kills, they're hungry to win it out. And Kai playing with their food as they wait for a Sentinel and take them out so quickly here, making these rounds just look so easy as 9-1 quickly comes in. The round begins and ends in a flash. And 2 rounds left, and it looks like UCC aren't planning on putting the brakes on for this TUD squad.
Yeah, even that economy for the UCC side is looking very strong. Minimum of 10k on each player, besides Kai here, but 6k, 15k on Fnatic as well. Their economy is looking great, but here the TUD side, all they have is 2 assault rifles, 1 MP9, and then pistols. That's all they get with the economy they currently have. And now Respawn through the smoke. Exist being able to connect that one player, but now taken out by Respawn here, and it looks like a full push, but Respawn not giving them any space at all, and Durkus being able to take out that last player.
Yeah, just simply getting those kills out straight away through the smoke as well was absolutely dirty there. 1-10 now. The last opportunity on this CC side to get anything here. A 10-2 is less than optimal. It's just slightly better than your worst situation, but it's all that TUD can hope for right now. Gonna buy up as much as they can, going to get everything. Going for a little bit of aggression here. It is going to be very heavy on the A side, so both of these teams are going to be walking into emptiness, as B is going to be free for the T's. Free plant coming on. And now they just have to go for a retake here. The 5 CT pushing together through Con, through T-spawn to try to get this round back into their hands.
Yeah, no, the problem here now is if they all storm that one player, they can. M4 was trying to go for a knife there, but not being able to get the player before Respawn takes him out. And now 3v3 with that nade, short mollied off. Dirk is connecting that shot, but now 3v1. The kid is in the hands of Inside, but there's no smoke to hold the plant. Gets the kill, and now M4 comes out with the knife as well to finish that round off.
Yeah, gets denied the first one and decides for the second one to just get it. You know, it's last round of the half. No need to go for anything too drastic.
Yeah,
so
no,
he's able to clean that up in the end.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he's happy with being able to got denied by Respawn to get that player knifed in Monster, but being able to take out the last player and finish the round off with that knife was, I'm sure he's happy about that.
Yeah, so pistol round now starting to go. The T's trying to push around, going to take a little bit of fountain, a little bit of con control here, and the CTs, they're just playing the single B A player, checking out the fountain, and it looks like the T's are just going to pounce straight onto A here. Exist going for some shots, not able to hit anything onto Dirkus, and no one is getting anything right now. Everyone's staying alive, but M4 finally breaks that little bit of a curse, and everything else falls from there. The two of them get a double on their hands, and it's just going to be Sentinel left to try to get something here, to try to maybe get a kill, to try to get anything, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit of BM going to try to all go for the knife here. M4 going for the second of their games. 2 rounds in a row, 2 knife kills, and just insult to injury for them right now.
Yeah, and now match point, and it looks like the UCC side are looking very strong for money after that knife from M4. They can actually afford to buy an op here if they do want to, but it looks like they're going to go for the rifles, the 1 shotgun, and then the 2 MP9s.
Yeah, they have to go for anything here. Just 1 round is all it takes for UCC to completely destroy them. They already can't make it to the playoffs, and UCC are trying to take what little dignity they have, and Durgadis is doing it with a flank, just playing in a little bit of an aggressive smoke and staying alive here. They haven't been able to take him out, but Dustalum finally checks for it. Kai now gets another one back, a second on the board. The XM10
just running around.
Auto shotgun with 2. Respawn now setting up, firing, spraying. 5 HP. Brody's taking out the Mac-10. Doesn't have enough in the clip to finish him off. So UCC having a dominant performance here. They just had to start it up here. Vertigo, they lost the first 4 rounds. But from then on, it was just them deciding the pace of the whole game, the whole match, and getting themselves a nice win under their belt to finish off their group stage now.
Yeah, only giving 2D that 1 round on overpass. Very strong game from them on that, and M4 just going for knife after knife there. At least trying that shotgun round from Kai as well at the very end. Just very well played by UCC there, and TUD really trying to hold down those maps, but just not being able to connect those shots, not being able to get that momentum in, and just, you know, the stronger team came out, and TUD are sadly out of the group stages, not being able to qualify to the playoffs, but hopefully next season.
Yeah, there's always next semester. Sadly, though, you know, it's always at the end of the second semester that is when, you know, next year maybe some players might drop, might not be available, might finish up at their college time, but there's always new people coming in. There's always an opportunity to get some of those young players, catch them, and bring them onto your squad and try to build something from that. But for now, TUD are left out to dry. UCC are set up. So we have a little bit set up here, a little bit of the teams that are going to be going over, but we have a few more matches to finish up to finally set in stone where everyone is going to finish, who's going to get to the playoffs, who isn't. But no matter what, UCC, I think Setu are indebted now to the Netsalk Rebels a little bit.
Yeah, they are a little bit, yeah.
Because that was the one game they hit their life in the playoffs hinged off of this game, and it works out really well for them. So they might be a 4th seed, but at the very least, they're in the playoffs. That's better than not being there. So that is a really good opportunity for them to try to pick up the pieces, to try to fix up tighten up the nuts and the bolts. But UCC, I think they tightened up on that overpass. We talked about them last time we saw them, and they were having a little bit of trouble on their overpass.
Yeah, no, they were. I think it was the UCD game that we were watching. But yeah, no, their overpass game was not great. I was talking with M4, and he said that was actually a misclick on picking. He thought he was banning. He was actually picking the map. So kind of they saw where their mistakes were on the map, and they were able to upskill on that and just be able to kind of learn to play on overpass as a team there. And we could see that today. On their game, very strong holds, very very good executes, knowing that you have to hold behind you from kind of every site was crucial for them, because as we know, overpass, you can get around everywhere very quickly.
Yeah, so it's great to see that even though last time was a mistake, they worked on it off of that. You know, mistakes lead to a little bit more knowledge, and they use that to their advantage. and they can try to bring it as best they can to the playoffs. Maybe fight back against UCD if they come up against each other or something like that. But I think that is going to be all for now from us at Ireland Esports Collegiate Series, brought to you by Natives, sponsored by Monster Energy. All of the names elude me. Dogpatch Labs, Reraw, and GG Machines. But I'm just going to say thank you to all the viewers for coming. I have been Kurt. We have Oro Blanco here with me. And behind the curtain, we have one Fleming who is very tired today. So so thank you to everyone for coming along, and thank you to the players for having it might have been a tough game for the TUD guys, but at least they came out and tried their best. And sadly, UCC were just too strong today to bring it out, but maybe there's always next semester, I think is what we like to always say. So thank you all for coming, and have a good night.